on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at the Golden One Center in downtown Sacramento. Play host to the Golden State Warriors. Opening tip belongs to the Kings, and they'll have it first to start the fourth as well. We're underway in Sacramento. De'Aaron Fox. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Green to Thompson. Here's a chance from long range. Few do it as well. Klay Thompson, hand in his face, strokes the three.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
To Kevin Huerter. Fox takes aim at Steph Curry. Has a look. Shot by Fox, no good. Curry into the front court. Leads three. Klay Thompson against the Ukrainian Len. Down to Looney. And the rebound belongs to Sacramento. Kings have the basketball. De'Aaron Fox. Surveys the floor. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Curry into the front court. His team up by one. Green. Into the front court. It's Fox. He'll run the offense. To Barnes. The Kings now with 4 to shoot. Shot by Barnes off the mark. Curry to Green. Can't connect. Short jumper off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Here comes the screen. Thompson down for Looney. Shot from the lane won't go. Fox into the front court. Down a point. To Harrison Barnes. To Fox. From long range. Fox bothered just enough on that one.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Klay Thompson, guarded by Alex Len. From the painted area, won't go down.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Draymond Green. He's got 2 shots coming. A career 70% free throw shooter. First one, count it. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Fox across the timeline. Down 2. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Here's Curry with it up top. Looking to make something happen. To Thompson. Curry to Green. 5 to shoot for Golden State. For 3, his first effort off the mark. Fox, tough matchup with Draymond Green. To Barnes. Harrison Barnes missed his first. That one goes.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's Steph at the controls. To Thompson. Probing the defense. Thompson to Curry. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Step back jumper.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Harrison Barnes. To Fox. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot by Fox off the mark. It's Steph for 2. He buries it off the step back. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. In just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
Harrison Barnes, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
You normally don't see that.
Curry to Green. Thompson. Klay Thompson is going to get 3 shots here. A career 85% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. And he hits the second.
For the Sacramento Kings, number 8, Matthew.
Hits all 3 free throws. To Barnes. Draymond Green swats it. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Kevon Looney. They're going to make some changes with some Luke personnel on the floor.
Number 0, Malik Monk. And number 7.
That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Barnes. And it's rebounded by Green. The pass stolen by Sacramento. From the outside, no good.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
It's Golden State basketball. Thompson to DiVincenzo. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
You see this all the time. The defensive player is establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Dante DiVincenzo at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Monk, defended by Draymond Green. Off the assist.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
To Green. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Draymond Green rejects it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
He gets it.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Working hard on the glass. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Green. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. DiVincenzo. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
Knocks down the second after missing the first.
Get it, shoot it again.
Gaines with the ball. JaMychal Green. Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
Had a good look there, but it's no good. Beyond the arc for 3. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Lets it fly from long range. And the rebound taken down by Green. To Thompson. Has a chance? Yes. Klay Thompson. 3 for 4. Good start. Defense making the ball carrier work. Possession lies with Golden State. Thompson. Down to Green. Draymond Green, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
Fine to shoot. Trying to cash in, can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
Woo, I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
To Thompson. And the Kings able to clear the board. Here comes the screen. A drive through the paint, but his shot misses.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Time expires on the quarter. The Warriors enjoying some breathing room right now. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Warriors have the basketball. DiVincenzo to Thompson. That's out. Last touch by Matthew Dellavedova. Green. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Thompson. And he's going to the free throw line.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximal effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
Knocks down the first. It's the second. One more coming.
It's like practice.
Whoops, that won't go. It's Sacramento ball.
I got him.
Probing the defense. Five seconds to shoot. And he drains it.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
DiVincenzo to Thompson. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
That boy's living his best life.
Monk. Green always looking for the steal. He scores on the step back. Jay, how did he get free?
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
The pass taken away by the Kings. A bad pass there. Warriors have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
DiVincenzo. Down low Thompson. To DiVincenzo. Going a launch. Beyond the arc. Can't connect. It's no good. It's the Kings now with the ball. Has a look. Won't go. To Thompson. To DiVincenzo. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Lead is 12. Five to shoot for Golden State. Fires the 3. Not that time. He missed it. Screen coming. Down to 5 on the 24. Has a chance. Not going down for him this time. DiVincenzo to Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson. He's now 4 for 6. The Kings will use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Monk defended by Thompson. Good look that time, but off the mark. DiVincenzo to Thompson. Down to 5 on the 24. Trying to cash in. Shot by Thompson misses. To Kevin Huerter. To DiVincenzo. Thompson. Warriors with 4 to shoot. 4-3. Not getting the bounce. To Kevin Herter. Goes to the left side. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's not his range. It's no good. DiVincenzo. To Thompson. Fires the three and splash. Klay Thompson. Quick catch and shoot there for three.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
To Kevin Herter. Here's a chance from long range. He was all over him.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Thompson. Off the assist.
Klay isn't usually a guy that goes to the bucket. He usually pulls up for threes, but that was a nice, easy lay-in right there.
Sacramento ball. They love this hustle. From long range. And the rebound taken in by Looney. DiVincenzo to Thompson. Knocked loose. Warriors have it.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
DiVincenzo to Thompson. DiVincenzo to Thompson. Shot clock winding down. For three. They were ready for DiVincenzo on that three. Monk against the former Cougar. First one goes down. Two for two on that trip. Curry to bring it up. His guys holding the big lead. To Wiggins. Curry. To Thompson. Five to shoot for Golden State. Has a look. He connects. Sometimes you just have to go out there and make a tough play.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Time to shuffle things up. Oh, he had it. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Curry. Yes, tough shot. It's got to go up to go in.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To Harrison Barnes. Beyond the arc for 3. Not enough touch. Harrison Barnes misses. Curry with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. To Thompson. Shot clock winding down. Thompson to Curry. Lets it fly from long range. Tough shot. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Curry has it. To Thompson. Takes stock of the floor. Curry to Thompson. Short jumper stays out.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
The screen sets him up for 2.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Curry into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Thompson. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Not today.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Warriors come up with it. Curry. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Kings have the basketball. To Kevin Huerter. Sizing up the defense. To Barnes. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Barnes' shot, it's off. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
17-footer at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Warriors have built a comfortable lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors. The Kings may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they've got some fight in them, We'll know right away in the third quarter. These are the guys getting buckets for the Sacramento Kings.
Game track. Blocks.
The Golden State Warriors have been making the kind of defensive impact that can affect the team mentally. After a lot of those blocks, you'll start to see guys more hesitant and second-guessing shot opportunities.
Player of the half.
Klay Thompson has already put together a pretty nice highlight reel for himself, and that's just after one half of basketball. He did a lot of scoring, and it probably won't stop anytime soon.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. To Curry. Steph Curry. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and the effort.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Kevin Huerter at the line. And hits the first free throw. Second of 3 is good.
That's a bucket. That's a bucket.
Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. It's Curry controlling the offense. Thompson. De'Aaron Fox slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Here comes the screen. Steph Curry, defended by Len. Nothing going here on that drive. Steph Curry, 3 for 6 now.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
Fox, defended by Looney. Slams it down. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
To Thompson. To Curry. Not that time. Fox with it. His guys down big. To Harrison Barnes. Here comes the screen. Shot by Fox, no good. Wiggins to the basket, but his shot won't go down. De'Aaron Fox to Kevin Herter. De'Aaron Fox to Kevin Herter. De'Aaron Fox buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
To Wiggins. Thompson. Stephen Curry with a look. Just not going down. Into the front court, it's Fox. The deficit now up to 13. Layup goes down. Well done.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Steph Curry picked up by Len. Short jumper won't go down.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
Fox to the basket, but his shot stays out. Green to Curry. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there. Fox into the front court. His guy's down 11. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. To Fox. Five on the shot clock for Sacramento. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim. Short.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Domantas Sabonis. Huge block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
De'Aaron Fox to Barnes. Fox matched up with Wiggins. Has a chance. Shot by Fox off the mark. To Wiggins. Cleans it up. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Kevon Looney with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
And the nice finish at the rim.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Here comes the screen. Deep 2 there, won't go.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
To Harrison Barnes. Here comes the screen. Barnes, defended by the Canadian Wiggins. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. To Thompson. To Curry. Green. 4-3. Missed it. Knocked loose. Nothing going here on that drive. Curling inside. Barnes driving, but his shot won't fall. Thompson to bring it into the front court. The lead is 15. The pass stolen by Sacramento.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Thompson to Wiggins. Thompson to DiVincenzo. Nice pass to get things going.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder in the defensive end.
And it's Looney there to grab the rebound. DiVincenzo to Thompson. Gets it in the left corner. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Okay, that's all right. You take your lumps and you move on. You did exactly what the game plan was defensively to guard a player like that.
Here comes the screen. Goes to the left side. And he's fouled. And he earns a trip to the line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Harrison Barnes at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 78% at the line. Can't connect on the first free throw. Oh, he missed on a pair. Missed a wide open look. To Barnes. Harrison Barnes. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Nothing going here on that drive. 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Payton won't fall.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
And count the basket.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Full throttle, right to the basket for the deuce.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
To DiVincenzo. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Harrison Barnes. Throws it down.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Warriors basketball. Down for Iguodala. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Barnes. Oh, emphatic slam.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
To DiVincenzo. To Barnes. Defense making the ball handler work. Count the basket at the rim.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
To DiVincenzo. Here comes the screen. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That misses with 3 seconds left. That ends the third quarter. The Warriors with the lead. The Kings have the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
To DiVincenzo. Iguodala, defended by Holmes. Here comes the screen. Fires the 3. Can't get the bounce. Andre Iguodala with the putback slam.
Dre still got those doyoings.
What do you mean, Jay?
You know, when he jumps, it goes doyoing. No?
Doyoy what?
Okay.
Reset here. Let's see what they do. Over to the right side. 5 to shoot. De'Aaron Fox. That's how you defend.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Can't connect. Not the best shot with the defender right there.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting.
Draymond Green. 3 for 6 now.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Iguodala to bring it up. His team on top by 13. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Kings with the ball. De'Aaron Fox. Iguodala to bring it up. The advantage is 13 points. Fox across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Trying to cash in. Nothing's going to stop him in pursuit of the basketball. Iguodala to bring it up. Looking to make something happen. And the rebound taken in by Sacramento. Fox with it. His guys currently down by 13. To Kevin Huerter. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
Iguodala to bring it up. It's an 11-point game. De'Aaron Fox. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Look, do I love the versatility offensively of Domantas Sabonis? Yes. But let me tell you why I love even more. Sometimes you need somebody who just gives a hard screen. Somebody to put the defender right on their back, send a message. That's what Sabonis brings to the table.
To Curry. Here comes the screen. Curry. Here's a chance from long range. That one off the mark. It's no good. Into the front court. It's Fox. His guy's down by 9.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. And Green able to pull down the rebound. And the rebound comes down to Sacramento. Fox into the front court. His team down 9. To Kevin Huerter. The Kings now with 4 to shoot. From long range. First one, count it. Second and 3, got it. Perfect from the line. Hits all 3 of them. Curry into the front court. Up 6. Thompson to Curry. Gets it in the right corner. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock to Wiggins. Yes, Andrew Wiggins. Not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Shifting gears. Here come some substitutions. Fox matched up with the 2-time MVP. To Harrison Barnes. Five on the shot clock for Sacramento. De'Aaron Fox. He engulfed him that time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Yes, Andrew Wiggins. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Fox across the timeline. His guys trail by 10. To Barnes. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Warriors have the basketball. Curry to Thompson. Surveys the floor. Steph lets loose. It's no good. Great defense. And he hits.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Up by 6. To Wiggins. Green to Thompson. Able to convert inside.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
It's Sacramento ball. De'Aaron Fox to Harrison Barnes. Here comes the screen. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His team on top by 8. And Draymond Green throws it down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Sabonis has it against the former #1 pick. Here's Curry with it up top. Lead stands at 10. To Green. Thompson. It was right there. It's the Kings now with the ball. De'Aaron Fox to Barnes. Here comes the screen. Barnes defended by Looney. Probing the defense. Scores from the post.
There you go. Finally, shoot your shot.
Curry to bring it up. It's an 8-point lead. To Green. Wiggins to Thompson. Five seconds to shoot. Shot by Thompson, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Fox here against Steph. Finish that. Fox with it. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Knocked loose. Cruises inside for 2.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. De'Aaron Fox. To Harrison Barnes. Down low for Lem. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And the last 10 sequences down the court, Everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
Curry. Nothing going here on that drive. To Curry for three. And it's Fox there for the rebound. Monk matched up with Wiggins. De'Aaron Fox. Here comes the screen. Beyond the arc for three. Not easy.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Curry with the basketball. Up 5. Wiggins to Curry. Wiggins to Curry. Has a look. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Golden State at the controls. To Curry. Here comes the screen. Curry to Thompson. Shot clock violation. Time for some new personnel into the game. With the fadeaway, burns him for the basket. Here comes the intentional foul, but they did have one to give, so no free throws yet. They'll shoot after the next foul.
This is a close game, and possessions are at a premium. That's a good move to stop the clock.
And they'll get the intentional foul. So 2 free throws coming up, and you figure 1 out of 2 could be enough to seal the deal.
Some players are built to handle these moments. On one end, you just sparked your team, and at the same time, you also got under your opponent's skin. Just want to manage through the emotions here and not take it too far.
And gets both to drop at the line. Now a whistle, and it's going to be a timeout for Sacramento. That's their second of the final 3 minutes. No more timeouts left the rest of the game. Fox, defended by Steph Curry. Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they get a good win on the road. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors got the win in a close game. The statistic that seems to stand out in 3D is their assists. So many of their points were made possible by their team chemistry, and it was great to see. Check out the leading scores for the Golden State Warriors. The Kings just couldn't close this one out. And even though they shot so well from the field, I bet they're only thinking about the shots they missed. This was a tough game to lose. Check out the leading scores for the Sacramento Kings.
Game track. Field goals.
From an offensive standpoint, this was a quality game. The same can't be said for the defense. But still, it turned out to be an entertaining matchup.
Player of the game.
Klay Thompson could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball looked like he was playing with kids in high school.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
The Warriors took this down to the wire before getting the win. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Golden State Warriors. The Kings must be devastated after such a close loss. When a team goes back and review the film, coach will probably find areas of improvement. But one thing he can't say is they should have shot better. They did a great job of scoring in this game. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Sacramento Kings.
Game track. Field goals.
This was a matchup in which solid shooting was prominently on display. I definitely enjoyed it. Like I'm loving enjoying all of these highlights right now. Great job of effective, efficient scoring from these squads.
Player of the game.
Klay Thompson put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped. And when he realized he was in a zone, he just took it to another level.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
The Warriors got the win in a nail-biter. And it's always great to watch a team with such an unselfish approach to the game. Plenty of assists were delivered throughout this contest. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Golden State Warriors. The Kings lost a tight one today, and you can see the disappointment. The way they shot the ball was outstanding, but even still, it wasn't enough to get the result they wanted. More often than not, you're going to win games when you shoot the ball as well as they did here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Sacramento Kings.
Game track. Field goals.
Neither of these teams were able to make much of an impact on defense. As you can see here, they were each pretty successful with some efficient scoring.
Player of the game.
Klay Thompson gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Here are the top 3 plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
The Warriors did what great teams do best: finish. The statistic that seems to stand out in 3D is their assists. So many of their points were made possible by their team chemistry, and it was great to see. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Golden State Warriors. The Kings are probably frustrated with themselves after such a narrow loss. And even though they shot so well from the field, I bet they're only thinking about the shots they missed. This was a tough game to lose. Check out the leading scores for the Sacramento Kings.
Game track. Field goals.
From an offensive standpoint, this was a quality game. The same can't be said for the defense, but still, it turned out to be an entertaining matchup.
Player of the game.
Klay Thompson could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball looked like he was playing with kids in high school.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2.